welcome to my horribly deformed Europe for today's Worldbox video. So, this is Worldbox, but if Doggerland still existed, if you know, you know. I'll explain it. Doggerland is a peninsula that used to exist, but is now underwater. It connected the United Kingdom to the mainland, Europe, and now it is back, so it should be fun. So, we just throw down some people. People of the UK, people of Ireland, people. Just throw down a bunch of people here in Europe, yeah. Good old people. They exist, maybe. Okay, there we go. Bunch of people down in Europe. Okay. You know how the videos work, speed times 5, and let's see what happens. Thanks for the overwhelming support on these Worldbox videos, by the way. I think it's really great. I'm really thankful to have a fan base that at least likes Worldbox. As much as I do, at least. I really do have to thank you all for the views that I've been getting recently. It's not like my channel at all. Some kind of great resurgence, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. Seems like Italy. Tribes in Italy are having the hardest time as one of them collapsed almost immediately. 60 is the most powerful here. So this right here in France is the current most powerful country. Basically Britain and Ireland over there with this random country, which is in Doggerland. Scandinavia is not going to be touched for a while, and I think Iceland will be the place that's going to be the rush for colonization, although it most likely, at first, the rush for colonization will be in Scandinavia. We'll just have to see. Probably not going to make this series a two-parter, probably just going to do this video, because I know that you guys like the more different videos than the part series. I think I should open up this street, so I'm sorry. So let me just say sorry to anybody watching from Denmark, as now that is gone. So yeah. Let's see who might be the most powerful. I think at this moment, the most powerful is the basic Great Britain of this world, as that's Scottish mountains right there. Britain's here. Isle of Man's somewhere around here. Ireland is like over here in this area. Looks like Ireland's just surged ahead. See, yep. Ireland has just surged ahead as the largest country, and it looks like they're going to be the first to start branching out, although these French guys over here are starting to branch. Have two German places, basically. I guess I should consider this one sort of German, because it is in Doggerland near where Denmark is. Oh, looks like we just lost a place. People all over the place are starting to do their colonization. Africa's over here if anybody wants to grab it eventually, which someone will. And then there's these islands, and then over here, there's a lot of land that still needs to be grabbed up. Check, but I think, oh, they've been overtaken. They're at war, actually. Both of these countries are at war, so we're gonna see who's coming out on top when it comes to the English area. He's not the leader. Favorite food's jam. Cool. Favorite food is jam. Who did this? Yeah, it looks like we already have boats starting to flow around. Still waiting to see what will happen with the whole Scandinavia area. We might see a rush for colonization, or we might just see everyone battle it out down in Europe. So here's the current most powerful. They're at war with these guys, I assume. No. They're at war with the Peg, and the Peg is at war with them. And the Peg is... right here. Here's the Peg. I don't know. They managed to make a few people mad, I guess. I don't know. So it seems like there's empires rising up every single day. These guys look pretty powerful. They're the top. Yep. I think... yes, they are the most powerful, with the French second. Germany's doing okay. Oh, I think Ireland's about to get completely annexed. Oh yeah, Ireland is about to get completely annexed by Britain. Or I guess is Britain. And I guess that's still technically Ireland. But not really anymore. It's not really Ireland. So, looks like Britain came out on top in the former British area invasions and stuff. Looks like the Germans are being kicked by Austrians, maybe? Maybe it's just another German state. Probably Austria. Looks like in Austria. But the French basically are doing pretty good. I'm referring to them by the region they're in. So there's a unified Iberia, there's France. Looks like we've just had a revolution. Let me make sure that diplomacy is on right there. And it looks like this new revolution is starting to actually rise up in the ranks of being a pretty powerful European nation. And right as I say that, it's getting completely destroyed by the French. Oh, it looks like they're fighting now they're just fighting the French. I would say it almost looked like they were fighting a double-edged war. War against... oh, the French are fighting against the Austrians, basically. That's like... maybe Russian. Probably not, though. I won't consider them Russian. See who's on top. It is still France with Spain. And then I'm assuming... that is... yeah. So France... Iberia, United Kingdom. That's what it is at this point. It's definitely interesting to see, though. Honestly, it should be interesting when we see a rush for Scandinavia. If that will happen. It might not. I don't know. Maybe we won't see a rush for Scandinavia in this video, though we probably will, because they're starting to go up into the Scandinavian area. And it looks like it's just continuing to be beaten. Like, just left and right. The French are encircling this German state right here. Looks like, yeah, Brittany just revolted and formed their own kingdom, I guess, because that's Brittany's old land right here. Little French nub at the top. Yes, look, it's some British territory. It's just like a little random island. And it also looks like the Austrian state is starting to lose a lot of their land. The French, I'm kind of waiting for the French to go after these guys. United Iberia is not doing much. I would have expected them to be making a rush down here by now, but apparently not. I'm surprised there's not more boat traffic in the Mediterranean down here, but I guess just there's not many highly developed countries on the Mediterranean, and it looks like Iberia is at war with France. France has been kicked out of France. Almost about to be kicked out of France. And it looks like France is just losing to a revolution. Yeah, France is losing to a revolution, and it seems like France has fallen. That's cool. Don't you just love it when France falls to the Iberian peoples? Switzerland. This is the Switzerland of this world, and it looks like they're still staying neutral. You get a slow little clap there, Switzerland. They're basically Switzerland. I mean, they're in the Swiss area, and they're staying neutral, so... Oh my gosh, we're seeing that rush for Scandinavia. That I said might happen. Looks like we're just... Oh my gosh, look at all the influx. I can't tell if they're just going because they're at war, or if they're actually about to start setting up. I think there might just be at war with these guys. Yeah, they're just at war, and the best way is to just rush through Scandinavia really quickly. Still looks like there's some revolts and new nations being founded every second. At this point, I think we have definitely a very good answer to what would happen if Doggerland existed in Worldbox. The British would just control it pretty much after a bit of battling and war. And there's just been a huge revolution here, which is very fun to see. And as Britain is fighting against this massive revolution and dealing with it quite well, I must say, I'm going to go ahead and end off this glorious Worldbox video. See you all in the next one.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood.